Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video we're going to clean the Dyson V12 because every vacuum, even the one that costs so much, you would think they would take care of themselves, but sadly they don't. So this vacuum definitely needs some maintenance, and of course because when you clean your vacuum for the first time, it might take some time to figure out how everything comes apart and goes back together. That's why I thought I would share this video with you guys today. So before we get started, please be sure to subscribe to my channel down below, hit that thumbs up, and without further ado, let's get started. Now before we dive in, I just want to mention I highly recommend you do this outdoor so you can ensure maximum ventilation, and I always like to gather all of my tools before I get started, so when I am in the middle of the job I don't have to run around my house looking for scissors. So here what you need a paintbrush, toothbrush, scissors, coin, a couple of microfiber cloth, and here I have some all-purpose cleaner. It's actually homemade. It's just water and dish soap with a few drops of lavender essential oil. And lastly, you need a pair of gloves to keep the grime and dust off of your hands. Now to get started, we need to empty the dust bin, so just hold your machine over a trash can pointing downwards like this and just push firmly on this red bin release lever. I like to open it and to close it a few times to get rid of as much dust as I can. So now that we have a nice empty bin, I want to remove it so I can really reach in there and to clean it. To do that, you just have to push down on this red tab and slide it off, just like this. Now with my bin removed, I'm going to use my paintbrush to do some dry dusting. So just hold it over a trash can, and I'm just going to make sure to get everything hidden in the nooks and crannies here. Just get it out. Just give it like a really good dry dusting. You'll be surprised how much this alone can remove a lot of dust. And as you're doing this, make sure you are looking around, making sure there's no blockages. Check this air inlet on the right hand side, make sure it's free and nothing is stuck in there. This paintbrush is really handy because it's getting the hard to reach areas. And I think I'm done right now. It's looking pretty good. And you like to keep giving it those taps because it really gets the dust out from inside here. Now I'm done with this. I'm going to take my damp microfiber cloth. You really don't want to get this underwater. Just give it a nice wipe down with a damp cloth. Next step is to remove the filter, so just twist it and it comes off very easily. I can see mine full of dust, so before I wash it, I'm going to tap it over my trash can to remove loose debris and dust. Under running tap water, I'm going to wash my filter, and I gently rub it with my fingers to remove the dirt. You can also fill it up with water and place your hand over the open end and shake it firmly to remove any trapped dirt and debris that's inside. And don't use any detergents. Dyson, they don't recommend you do that, and just repeat this until the water runs clear. Now you can give it a nice firm few shakes to remove all the excess water, and you should give it at least 24 hours to dry. Now since the filter is off, we can just dust in here really quick, and I'm going to wipe it down with my damp cloth, and this is done. We're just going to set it aside. For the bin, since we can't wash it, I'm going to basically do the same technique, do some dry dusting. I'm going to switch between the paintbrush and my toothbrush to get inside all the nooks and the crannies here, and then we can wipe it down. Don't forget to wipe it down on the outside like this, and also wipe down your handle. Alright, now this is done. We're going to set it aside so it can dry too. Next up, we're going to work on our attachments. So first I'm going to clean this main torque drive head. So use your coin to twist the end cap and remove the brush bar. We can just quickly dry dust this end cap and wipe it down. Now this has the anti-tangle technology, so as you can tell, mine doesn't have a lot of hair wrapped around here, but if you have a lot of hair wrapped around your brush, use a pair of scissors to cut the hair across and remove it. I'm gonna get my trash can again here because we have some dust and just yucky stuff here, so we're going to use my toothbrush to remove it. Yeah, all that came out. And I'm going to use the same toothbrush to give it a nice light brush down. I'm going to wipe it down now. Just really nice and gently, just to make sure it's all clean thoroughly. In this corner here we have some dirt wrapped around, so I'm just going to use my tweezer to pull it out. It seems like we have hair too, so I'm going to use a scissor to cut it and we can just pull it out. And for this part here, we're just going to do some dry dusting again. I'll probably switch to my paintbrush to get in this corner here. And now we can just wipe it down. Okay, I did notice a lot of dirt trapped in here, so I'm going to use my flathead to pry up these 4 tabs here. Just be gentle and do it carefully. Over trash can, I'm going to brush this dirt off. Now give this a brush down as well. That's looking better. Now place it back on. Now the torque drive is ready to be reassembled, so just put your end cap back on and place your brush bar inside and twist it back into position. Next up, we're going to work on the Laser Slim Fluffy Head. This one has a washable brush bar. To remove it, you just have to turn this end cap, just turn it out fully and remove the brush just like this. Now we can take it to the sink and wash it. Be sure to remove this end cap here, we don't want to wash this. Now if your brush has a stain like mine has, you can use a little bit of soap and just under running water gently rub it to remove any dirt, and once you're done you can wring it as much as you can to remove as much excess water as possible, and then just stand your brush upright so it can dry. Now this also we cannot wash, so I'm going to use my damp cloth to wipe it down, and we're going to wipe down the laser here too. Alright, that looks good. Don't forget to wipe down your end cap. For the hair screw drive head, we're going to take it apart as well, and to reach the brush we need to flip this down like this, and now this red tab, just turn it down like that and we can remove the glass right now, and the brush just pulls out like this. Now if yours has any hair, again you can just cut it and remove it. Mine doesn't have any, so I'm going to do some dry dusting. Just like this. Looks pretty clean. I keep this for my furniture, that's why it's actually not that bad. We can dry dust in here as well. Before we put it back together, I want to give it a quick wipe down. Now let's put it back together. Put your brush in here, align the glass and lock it. And this is a good time to check your crevice tool and the combination tool and give them some good TLC. You can wash them with water and sit them on the side so they can dry. Check your wand for blockages, make sure it's clear. I'm going to spray some of my all-purpose cleaner on my rag and just give it a nice wipe down. Now we wait for all the parts to be completely dry. I highly recommend you wait 24 hours and then we can reassemble the machine. Alright guys, time now to reassemble our vacuum. I'm going to start with my laser slim fluffy head. So reattach the end cap onto your brush bar. Now slide your brush bar into the cleaner head. And now you can turn the end cap to lock it. This one is done. Now we can work on reassembling our machine here. So I'm going to insert my filter back in. To put the bin back on, insert the slide onto the bin runner and now we can close it, just push it all the way upwards. Alright guys, we are all done. Now Dyson recommends that you wash your filter at least once a month to keep your machine running at a maximum efficiency. Now this new Dyson, a light should come on and let you know that you need to wash your filter, but I really don't like to wait for the light to come on. Whenever you notice a loss of suction or you see dust and dirt just caking on the bottom and sides of your dustbin or cleaner head, I really recommend you take a minute to clean it thoroughly. This will really maintain your vacuum and will keep it running well. But that's all I got for you guys today. I really hope that you all enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please thumbs it up, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye!